Siguro kailangan natin paigtingin pa on the LGU level yung kailangan they should train their people more paano i-enforce strictly yung building code natin. Kasi if we are following the building code, our building should be able to withstand intensity 8 events.
Yeah.
So walang collapse dyan. Yung highest intensity na na-report sa atin, na-record natin sa last June 8 ay intensity 8. So if we just strictly follow the building code, dapat walang mag-collapse. So I think isa yan sa mga dapat paigtingin pa on the LGU level, strengthen and improve the engineering competency of their staff so that they can confidently and strictly enforce the building code. And in fact, based sa pag-aaral natin for the West Valley Fault, yung mga residential buildings in the event of a magnitude 7.2 earthquake along the West Valley Fault, around 13% of the residential buildings would sustain heavy damage. Yung mga public buildings natin, 8 to 10%. Yung 10 to 30-story high buildings, 11%, and then yung 30 to 60-story high buildings, around 2%. So, yung mga buildings naman constructed after 2000, they are more or less earthquake resilient kasi it was during this, yung mga, it was in 2001 that the National Structural Code of the Philippines published the map of HIVOX and in-incorporate na ng mga engineers yung distance ng mga buildings sa kanilang pag-construct ng mga structures. So, distance ng buildings sa mga folks when they kapag nag-design na sila ng mga structure. So, yung older than that, yun yung medyo kailangan talagang paigtingin pa. And kung maaari kung kailangan i-rehabilitate and mas maganda